Ike, it's time for my favorite portion of the programs. We're biting off kneecaps, and the Detroit Lions are set to host HBO's Hard Knocks. Give me all the Dan Campbell access and behind-the-scenes footage. I know our friends over at the Bleav Network, the Bleav in Lions host, Jack Kavanaugh, is doing cartwheels upon hearing this news this morning. The Detroit Lions are going to be the team featured on this year's Hard Knocks. It'll be Jared Goff's third appearance as well. I think the juiciest storyline, though, is this. We've talked about where does Baker Mayfield wind up now that his time is over in Cleveland. And I think Detroit is a team we have not talked about that we need to bring up. And here's the reason why. I think it's pretty clear Jared Goff's not the guy long-term in Detroit. And let's look who's in Detroit's front office. John Dorsey. Who's John Dorsey? He was the GM who drafted Baker Mayfield with the first overall pick in the 2018 NFL draft when Dorsey was still the general manager of the Cleveland Browns. So I think that's a potential storyline of, do the Lions potentially bring in Baker Mayfield? What do they do with the second overall pick? I'm all in. I mean, I could find the storylines regardless of which team that they pick. But Dan Campbell, the Detroit Lions, and Hard Knocks, I'm fired up this morning.
Hard Knocks and Dan Campbell go perfect together. You want to talk about just a old school football, Mike Dicker, Buckers, Mike Singletary kind of attitude. He just so happened to be the head coach. And that's the kind of attitude. And that's what the people are looking for. And that's exactly what they're going to get. And this will be no acting from Coach Campbell. This will be exactly in his blood. I'm sure he's going to have a boatload of dip in his mouth. He's going to be talking crazy. He's going to be showing his personality. And that's exactly what his team is. Now, when it comes down to Baker Mayfield being the quarterback for the Detroit Lions, that's a match made in heaven. Your head coach don't give a what. Your quarterback don't give a what. And your center and Sewell don't give a what as well. Mm-hmm. So now you bringing on that kind of, I think Coach Campbell, like, that's my personality. That's the kind of guy I want as my quarterback. He's the Jim McMahon. That's exactly what Baker Mayfield would be to the Detroit Lions as Jim McMahon to the Chicago Bears back in the 1980s. That I don't give a what attitude, not really that flashy attitude, but it's me against the world attitude. Y'all never did like me attitude. I was a walk-on and I had to come from the bottom attitude. That's the kind of attitude Coach Campbell is looking for. He's looking for scrappy, on the edge, itchy guys who's always willing to fight, whether it's in the media or whether it's on the field. That's Coach Campbell's personality. I think Coach Campbell could be one of the coaches to tell and look Baker Mayfield in his eyes and be like, Baker, we're not doing this social media stuff no more. Keep your butt off of social media. We don't want these problems from you. And I think Baker will look at Coach Campbell as dad, not uncle. I think for the most part, Baker has looked at some of his coaches he has had as uncle and not dad. I think Coach Campbell will put his foot down, lay down the law, and Baker Mayfield will turn over a new leaf, turn over a new attitude. But on the field, he would be exactly what Detroit Lions and Coach Campbell is looking for, and that's a scrappy, no nonsense. I don't give a what. Let me see your personality on the field.
Give a shout out to Freddie Kitchens here on the Bleav in Steelers show today, Ike. Now, if Baker Mayfield does go to the Detroit Lions, I'm coming on here on the Bleav in Steelers show, and I'm going to get one of the old school Adidas headbands, and I'm going to wear it around my neck in honor. I love that analogy. Baker Mayfield potentially the Jim McMahon to the Detroit Lions. I love that analogy, and it makes a lot of sense, Ike. But if this happens, I gotta find the headband deep somewhere in my wardrobe and rock it here on the show.
You rock it, I'm rocking it. Just shoot me a text.
HBO's Hard Knocks debute's going to be 5 episodes, August the 9th. So circle that on your calendar. And I love the narration from Liev Schreiber too. Very good actor as well. And so it just gets me in the mood and lets me know football season is here again, August 9th for HBO's Hard Knocks.